Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my second episode to my Smashing Skiller series. I've really enjoyed this series so far and I plan on continuing this strong for a good amount of time. I'm enjoying this account even more than my main right now, to be honest. And this episode is called Setting Up My Daily GP Gains. So the first thing I wanted to do for my daily GP gains was some farm runs, so I needed to get my farming up. I bought some potato seeds, onion seeds, marigolds, watermelons, and obviously compost and buckets. So I just went round raking loads and loads of different patches to get XP, then adding compost to those patches. This then gave me a really nice amount of XP to start with. Also, under your gameplay settings, you can toggle on and off different things you want to be destroyed when you do certain activities. So I thought this time would be better than any to toggle on all of the things I want to destroy, so buckets being one of them when I'm doing compost. Then I ran over White Wolf Mountain, picked up the Caffrey Lodestone. Then it was just a matter of raking all of these different patches, getting some nice farming gains. Once they were all raked, I was able to put my watermelons into the compost bin. This is really important, as watermelons give super compost. Super compost gives more XP and way higher chance of your crop surviving. When you harvest it back, you'll get 15 buckets of super compost. It will give a nice amount of starting XP, and even if you didn't want to use the super compost, it's worth a fair bit of money too. Then when I was running through, I picked up the Sears Village Lodestone and the Ardoyne Lodestone. So now when I do my farm runs to Ardoyne as well, I can just go to the Lodestone. So I just done a farm run. I raked all the patches, put normal compost at the moment as the seeds I'm planting aren't really worth much. Watered the seeds once and then just left them and walked away. While everything was growing, I thought I'd do some herblore, cleaning some herbs for some XP. I cleaned quite a lot of Marantil, all the way up to 25 herblore, which then allowed me to clean Ranars. So that's what I'm going to do in the future when I want to train some more herblore. When I got that herblore level, I decided to do some fletching, so I done 10,000 more headless arrows. At the end of the 10,000 headless arrows, I managed to get 35 fletching, so that's some nice gains there, which means I can start doing some better things in the future, and then I can move on from headless arrows. After I done the headless arrows, it was back to herblore, but obviously this time I'm cleaning Ranars and Toeflax. Gives more XP and a bit more GP per clean. This got me to 34 herblore, which is awesome. Once I'd done that, I thought, why not do a couple of quests for some free spins and chance of extra XP lamps and bonus XP in strength. I'd done the Dwarf Cannon quest, which gave me an XP lamp I got from Treasure Hunter, and I put that in strength and got me to 42. Next up was Gunner's Ground. This quest gave me some more spins, but unfortunately they did not give me anything to put into strength. Next up, I thought I'd do some divination. I managed to get to level 9 divination, and as I did, I found a bot that was my level, so I thought I'd punch him and see what happened. Turns out if you punch a bot, they teleport away instantly, so that's quite funny. Every bot I see, I'm definitely going to punch and let them teleport. After I made that bot teleport away, I got to 10 divination. I kind of find it funny the way your character looks when you're getting energy. He looks so happy. His eyes like roll back into his head and he's just happy as anything, isn't he? After I got those divination gains, it was more than enough time to let all of my plants grow. So I got all of that super compost, gave me loads and loads of XP while planting new crops and harvesting the ones that had fully grown or getting rid of the ones that died. These runs are such easy XP at the start. I got to level 15 farming in literally no time. Now that I'm 15, I can do trees. So it was just time to plant 5 oak trees. I'll show you the locations quickly. So the first one's in Varrock. Second one is in Lumbridge. Third one is in Falador Park. The fourth one is in Tavaly. And the last one is in the Tree Gnome Stronghold. The only one that's a bit annoying to get to is the Tree Gnome Stronghold on this account, because I can't access teleporting via the spirit trees. So I have to run up from Ardy or somewhere else close, like Eagle's Peak. But it's worth it in the long run. While my trees and my other crops were growing, I thought I'd do some fire making. I managed to get to 56 fire making, which is quite a nice little level. Then it was back to fishing, getting some strength gains and some fishing gains. Doing this got me to 60 fishing and 44 strength for now. I then went off to get some more awesome gains. Another thing you can do on a new account is the Kudos activity underneath Varrock Museum. This activity is literally just you running around looking at the exhibits, answering questions about each thing inside the case. Most of the questions are pretty self-explanatory or easy to answer, plus it doesn't matter how many you get wrong, as long as you get 3 right you pass that obstacle. So don't be afraid of getting a couple wrong, just keep going until you get 3 right. Once you've answered all of these exhibits questions, you can then go back to the guy in the middle, finish up your little conversation with him, and he'll give you 1000 XP in Hunter and 1000 XP in Slayer, which then boosted my Hunter to level 9 and my Slayer up to level 12. Really awesome getting some free Slayer XP on a skiller. After this, I thought I'd take the opportunity to go to Runespan and get 50 rune crafting to make some more daily gains. If I'm 50 rune crafting, I get access to the rune crafting guild, which then gives me access to getting Viswax. Viswax is a really good way for skillers to make money every day. Anywhere from 300k to 500k. Can't really complain with money like that every day for literally 2 minutes of work. Either way, I got to level 10 rune crafting really easily. I then went up to the second floor at level 33 rune crafting and siphoned the ones on the first platform to around 35 before trying to find a better place to siphon things. Then when I found a nice optimal place to stand, as I couldn't quite get to the best place, as I'm not a high enough rune crafting to do some of those platforms, I managed to get 50 rune crafting. It didn't take me too long, to be honest, and I think the rune span is probably the best way to get to 50, or at least 44 before you can start doing nature runes. So yeah, 50 rune crafting, able to do Viswax now. So I went to the shop on the island where you do pest control. It gives you 1000 of each rune really easily. So I bought 1000 of every single rune just because I needed some to start with. Then I teleported to the Wizard Tower with my Wicked Hood. Went back to the Rune Goldberg machine. Checked what I needed. I put in fire, body and water. As you can see by the faces next to it, the fire was great. The water was okay and the body was bad, which means I wouldn't have got as many Viswax as if I had something good in the middle. So I took the bodies out, replaced it with air. The air was okay as well. This then gave me 86 Viswax, which is actually a really good day for those type of runes, as all of these runes cost literally nothing. So I've spent just over 50k on these runes. Then when we price check how much the Viswax is worth, you can see I've made 470k or so just for a couple of minutes work, which is absolutely insane. I had been picking up a lot of the fragments for the statue in Varrock as I've been skilling, as I've been doing a lot of different skills too. So all you got to do is talk to this little man sitting down. Once you finish talking to him, you can add all of the pieces to the statue for lots and lots of extra XP gains. As you can see in my chat box, I got loads of different XP and a couple of levels, which is always nice. Next up, it was time for the first tree run of this account. So it was time to go get all 5 oaks, check their HP and see what levels I get. I got level 17 from the first one. Second one gave me 18 and 19. Third one gave me 20. Fourth one gave me 21. And the fifth one gave me 22. Then it was going around the normal patches to see what I can get in levels. I got 28 farming just from going to patches. Farming is a really easy skill. It's not actually as hard as people think to get it up at the start. Once you hit 15 and you can do trees, it's smooth sailing. I wanted to do the feud quest for future thieving levels, so I went to pickpocket cake stalls till 15 thieving. The easiest way to get thieving up is the Thieves Guild doors after the buyers and sellers quest, which I've done last episode. Open up these doors is absolutely insane experience. All you gotta do is hop to a different world, undo 3 doors again, hop to a different world, undo 3 more doors. Then once you've undone every single door, you keep hopping and hopping and hopping. I got to 30 thieving in literally no time at all. Took me around 10 minutes to get from 50 to 30. I don't know what else is that easy to get level 30 in. Thieving is so easy for the early levels, easy for the last levels. It's just those middle levels that are super hard. Once I got the thieving requirement, I'd wanted to go do the feud, so I started that. And when you had to fight the tough guy, I literally spent 5 minutes having him hit himself, eating up, using Guthix Rest and Celadom Imbrues. After the 5 minutes, it despawned. The mob despawned. How annoying was that? That was 5 minutes of my life just wasted. So I thought, maybe I have to keep in combat by punching him sometimes. So I would drink a Celadom Imbru every so often, get my attack down to 0, punch him, then just AFK again. Although this didn't work and he despawned again. So once he despawned for the second time, I thought, I'm not going to do it anymore. And I looked up. Apparently you need an amulet of blood fury in order to kill him in time. So once I get the crafting level for that, I can then do the feud quest. So that's good to know. The fruit trees are just insane XP. I'm now getting so much XP from those. I thought I'd drown my sorrows by doing some herb runs with some Ranars. Starting to get some nice amount of GP per run. It's about 70k for a run of Ranars. But once I hit a higher level in farming, I'll be able to do Toadflax, and Toadflax will be where the good GP is coming. So I'm nearly there, and my farming level is progressing so well. Then it was back to fishing. I got 50 strength and 70 fishing. So both of those levels are pretty good and coming along nicely. Only 10 levels to go till I get my 60 strength for my Obby Mall for the real fun stuff to start happening. I had a construction daily, so I thought I'd do the construction daily. I leveled to level 16 while doing it, while doing the flat packed wooden kitchen tables. Once I'd done all the wooden kitchen tables needed, I went back to Burford, traded it in, and got to level 18 construction. So that's quite good gains right there. And it will help me when I want to defend on the troll invasion. As monthly had reset, it was time to do some more god statues. After the first statue, so before I gained any XP from the statues, I was at level 18 construction and level 12 slayer. After killing the last mob, I got all the way to level 17 slayer and level 26 construction. That boosted my levels really considerably, and it's one of the best monthly D&Ds to do in my opinion. As you can see by the levels I've gained, 17 slayer on my skiller already without even killing anything. How great is that? Last thing I want to quickly talk about is the outfit that's free on Solomon Store right now if you're a member. So if you're a member, just go onto the Solomon Store, look at the free items, and you can get this whole outfit for free. It's a cosmetic override and looks absolutely awesome, so I'll be using this on my skiller from now on. Really happy with that for free. Thanks, Jagex. So as of the end of this video, I have trained a couple more skills. I've got up to 54 strength, which means I should be able to get 60 strength by the next episode, which was my first goal on this account, so that's awesome. I've got up to 41 farming, so now I can start doing some really good farm runs and making some awesome money. 74 fishing is also really nice. Got up to 63 fire making, as it's a nice AFK skill to do sometimes. All in all, this account is going quite well and I'm very pleased with the progress so far. There's a couple of skills I want to focus on in the next episode. One of those skills is going to be mining, as 28 seems quite low. The other one will be smithing as well, as that's also a low skill right now. I'm going to start doing caches every hour for divination as well. This should give me some good gains there. Get my 60 strength, and anything else would just be a bonus. I think I'll get quite a lot of XP in farming, as I'm going to continue the tree runs as well as herb runs. So next episode you should be able to see some more awesome gains. And I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. Thanks for watching everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed the second installment of this series. Give it a like if you're enjoying, subscribe if you're new for future content. Let me know in the comments below if you're enjoying this series and if there's anything particular you'd want to see in the future. You can join my friends chat Maikeru for a chat, or if you have anything you want to say to me in game. Also, Goblin Slayers clan is open and everyone is welcome to come have a laugh in this clan. All viewers and all of your friends, whoever you want, everyone's allowed in this clan. Nice big active community. Also, the Discord link will be in the description as well. So if you fancy chatting on voice communication rather than in game sometimes, or you just want to have a chat with me and the other people in there, feel free to pop in. Anyway, until next time, see ya.